What is up, my Taurus friends? I know I did the last video until the 9th, but I didn't go over some stuff, and I'd really like to go over that with you, so I'm including it in the weekend video because it's definitely pertinent for the weekend, and it's pertinent for a good time ahead because it kind of kicks off this beautiful thing we have leading up into the Pisces new moon, which is going to be really cool, and I'll go over that when it happens, but, you know, stick with me, follow the flow, and I think that we can work this out. It'll be awesome. Alright, so, my Taurians, with the Jupiter retrograde in your 7th house, right? So, this is about healing and expansion and, like, going within yourself and healing old relationships, business partnerships, stuff like that, being able to get rid of like toxic ones really easily, and you know, reconciling whatever you have like within about, you know, bad past relationships, things like that, but definitely healing like your current one. Jupiter at this point, you know, it's really beckoning us to go within and just, you know, go over all these things that have happened and all these like dreams that we have for our relationships, like especially within the 7th house for my Taurians. And on the 9th, we have this beautiful quintile with Pluto and Venus, and Pluto in Capricorn and Venus in Aries. So it's kind of like a power struggle, but it's a really beautiful aspect if you can use it like for the positive energy flow. So you want to really focus inward and look for your own power like within your relationship, you know, and don't force, you know, try not to argue with your partner because it can make, you know, stressful times, but there can really be some super healing because of it, you know, because Pluto is a planet of power. So, and Venus is what you want, so you'd be very, like, steadfast on what you want, you know, but just, you know, take it easy, be gentle with yourself, be gentle with your partner, you know, definitely, for those Taurians that are partnered, and for those that aren't, I mean, it's a great time to look over past relationships, and to, you know, really bring about the change that you need, and what's really great is later on, the Moon, Mars, and, Uranus, all make a beautiful, trine. So there, it's radical change, you know, so you can find that radical change for the way that you act in your relationships, the way that you treat other people in general, and, you know, moreover, it becomes like how you treat yourself, because it's like how we want to be treated, right? So it's really beautiful. And then you get the Saturn square for Saturday, which makes it really serious. So if you go within and you look at it from within, and you find that power within your relationship, that you can share that power, or you can heal the past relationships and find the power within yourself. Like it's a really beautiful thing, and it's a really beautiful like spiritual trip that we're all going on, because it's in Scorpio. So Scorpio is really digging deep, and it's really beautiful. But you gotta stay away from that shadow side of Scorpio where you're gonna fight with your partner, you know. But if it's toxic, Scorpio will let you know that, you know, it's time to go. So for all of us, you know, it's definitely digging really deep, and for the next 4 months, we're gonna be looking at this stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be great. And then we have, in America, we have daylight savings time, so we can blame one of my distant relatives, Benjamin Franklin, for coming up with that one. But yeah, so we spring ahead, but it will be more like summer, so that's always good, right? So, okay, so for my Taurians, first I'm going to pull a card from the Tarot of the Tattoo Age to go over your entire reading. So it's going to be like the culmination. Oh, this one fell out, so this is what you get, and it's the Sun. Very beautiful. All right, so happy family, health, vitality, illumination of things. So that's what's, you know, looking over your reading. So that's really beautiful. All right, let's check it out. These cards, they were very hard to come about, because I bought them on Etsy from Carissa Drangson. Sorry if I'm murdering your name, honey. But I bought the print from her, and then I went to makeplayingcards.com, which was kind of hard to navigate, and it took about 4 people to make these cards, but they're steampunk cards, and they are fantastic. So I highly recommend them. They're beautiful. I love them. You know, great pictures, everything. Okay. So for my Taurians, see what we got. You know, but I think this aspect is really lovely, and then the ones that are coming up, it's all about going within and finding your own power and, like, really healing, like, past wounds, you know, and this guy wanted to come out. Alright, so we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So something that you've been waiting on. I mean, it's Major Arcana, it's a 10 card, so it's some kind of culmination of something that you're waiting on, but you still have health, vitality, happiness, but this is being illuminated, so that's really good. Okay. Alright, so in the background you had the Ace of Wands, which is excellent. Alright, let's check out, I'll just show you. That is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Here you got it in the reverse. So, there was some great idea in the background, right? Somebody had some really great spark of inspiration. That's like the divine spark, you know, the thing that starts the universe, right? But in the recent past, the 5 of Wands, like, this is something that you've been, you know, battling for, you know? This is something I really feel like it's a culmination of something. Here we go. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be feeling really, you know, just, like, beat down from, 1, trying to struggle for this, and 2, especially, you know, if you're the Taurian female, or, you know, if you're the Taurian male, this could be, you know, your significant other, or, you know, same sex, it goes the same way, but just, you know, the more feminine, either way. So, feels beat down by it. Okay, so you got the 6 of Swords, so you're moving forward to calmer water, right? So that's good stuff. It's good stuff. And it looks like you're moving forward towards your destination as well. And here you have the 10 of Wands. So I always read the 10 of Wands, the weight of your own ambition. So this is a lot of ambition. This is a lot of you carrying a lot of things, especially if you're the Taurian female. Just feeling like waiting is the hardest part. That's a lot of what I get from this. Let's grab some clarifiers. The Radiant Rider-Waite Mini. Go for that. Okay. Check it out. See what you're waiting on. Okay, so looks like you feel, you know, not the best, like financially drained. Like you're waiting for this to turn up, right? You're financially drained. You're waiting. You could be waiting to be not single. There's two separate types of readings here. You could be waiting for, you know, Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, you know what I mean? To come into your world, you know? But you're definitely waiting on something. Let's check it out. Alright, yeah, so you got the Ace of Wands, you get the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you wanted to start, like, some type of business type of thing, or school type of thing, and it hadn't gotten off the ground just yet, and that really feels like what you're waiting on. Or you could be waiting on a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They might be a little bit younger to you because it's a page. Yeah, there's a whole lot of waiting is just the hardest part, you know what I mean? So so that's what you're fighting for, waiting for your chips to come in, for that three of Wands to turn up. And yeah, again, so, you know, the Fool in reverse. So you're not seeing that start, but it's like you're right at the precipice. You're right, you know, like if you just walked about 2 feet, you'd be there. That's how it feels. It's a very, like, anxious feeling that I'm getting. So let's check it out. All right, so you got the 10 of Wands in reverse. And it's funny because I dropped these cards right before. And I usually keep them all in the upright because my hand's very large, but like the good half of them got turned the other way. So you, my Taurians, got the flipped upside down version. of it. But this right here, because you have the Ten of Wands in the background, right? So you're moving forward to drop your Ten of Wands. So, but it's all good energy. Like if you see the cards on the table, right? You have all this positive energy because you have all this yellow, like all this energy behind this, and it just feels like, oh, like I just want to jump, you know? Like I just want to be able to drop all these wands because it feels like you've just been waiting for so long, you know? And you have 310, so you're definitely coming to an ending of whatever it is that you're waiting on, my Taurians, you know? And it absolutely could have to do with relationship, because for sure, yeah, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Definitely speaks of either you're feeling two different things, right? So either you're feeling like you don't have enough money, like you're financially drained, and I mean this could be within your relationship or whatever, or you're waiting on someone to come back, or you're waiting for Mr. or Mrs. Right. Either way, you know what I mean? And it just feels like it's been like a heavy thing, but it's getting lighter. Like you almost feel this coming, right? So when you finally get into that boat and you go to where you're going, right? You go to where you're going, you drop this Ten of Wands. Like you drop that, and you no longer have all this pressure, you know? So it feels like a really good reading, and I really don't feel like I need to go any further because, yeah, it looks really good, Taurus. So, word. Okay. If you like this reading, then definitely like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just look in the about below. All right. Take it easy, my Taurus.